What's going on, everybody? Fall in, at attention. You are locked into another episode of the Husker Army Podcast, brought to you by the great folks over here at Hurrdat Sports Network, and of course, everybody over at the Husker Army Facebook fan page, the real Husker Army Facebook fan page 2024. Check that one out. The one that just says Husker Army, that got hacked a long time ago, and I think Thew's given up on trying to get that one back. So, if you get the chance, the real Husker Army 2024 on there. Go become a member. Great group of folks. Still waiting on Hurrdat to get everything restructured as far as the merch goes, so won't be plugging that. Still working on getting our X account back from being hacked.
Husker Nation, we were hacked. We will not stop or rest until we have recovered what is rightfully ours. Go, Big Red!
I've got faith we're getting it back, though, so hallelujah there. And if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you can. Helps us out a lot in the algorithm. Let's get moving right on into it. I am your host, Brian Knutzen. With me, as always, our other host, former Husker wide receiver and multi-time national champion, Kenny Cheatham. Our recruiting guru, Matt Sass, is absolutely pissed he is not going to be able to make it onto this one because when I told him we had this guest on, he was like, I'm on. And now he's got to work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. This is 9 o'clock at night, so he's already in bed, unfortunately. But our guest today, everybody, running back commit out of North Carolina, Mr. Amir Brown. Amir, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Can't complain. Feeling a little bit better.
That's good to hear.
Kenny, how things doing in AZ, man?
Oh, man, it's warm. I can't complain about that. Got a little dust storm action going on, but Woo! It is what it is.
No. I remember living in Vegas, man. That was one thing I didn't like. I hated seeing those dust storms kick up. Oh, it was the worst.
I'm allergic to them, but I'll be all right.
So, Amir, with you coming out of Roseville, it's North Carolina. We just had the spring game Saturday. The standout really was Rhule coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Did you guys ever get the chance to cross paths before his time here?
Yes, sir. I taught it when I came on campus before. Me and Jamal chopped it up. So Jamal's a great individual, a great football player. He's a great person on the field, not off the great on and off the field as well. So Jamal's a great person, but someone you'll want to be around. But me and Jamal was like both from North Carolina, but me and Jamal, I never really knew Jamal. Jamal never really knew me until I didn't really meet Jamal until I got here, which is crazy. But yes, sir.
Man, see, that's what I like. I like the fact that you guys are already talking, basically peer recruiting already. You're going to be here in 27 with Trey Taylor.
Yes, sir.
There's rumors of another big one going to be committing soon with you guys. We'll just throw the initials out there. I'm sure everybody knows who we're talking about. AH. I'm sure everybody knows who we're talking about there. But you look at your offers, Amir, it's ridiculous, dude. I mean, I had to take screenshots of this because, okay, Colorado, I know they kind of came in late. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. That is what it is. I'm glad did you take time to at least go see the campus and everything there?
No, sir.
Beautiful. That is the perfect answer. Oh, man. That couldn't have been any better of an answer. But, man, you've had offers from Bama, let's see, Cincinnati, North Carolina, Florida State, Georgia Tech, Indiana. 3-4 years ago, that Indiana offer wouldn't have looked as high on the list as it does now. But then Miami, Michigan, Ohio State, Oregon, Tennessee, Texas came after you pretty hard, it looks like. A&M. And I'm just – that's just a few. That's not even the whole list. So I got to ask, Amir, you've seen kind of the who's who of college football, man. Why is it Nebraska?
I would say the people here. The people here are real genuine, real passionate fans. One of the most exciting, realest fan base I ever been to. I feel like out of everywhere I've been to, Nebraska has like the most realest people ever. Yeah, I just feel like Lincoln was best for me. Just like not even like you take football out of the equation. Like if you say like I could see myself being in the link without even football, just because how great the people are here. Like the people here are just amazing. Like everywhere, I see Husker fans everywhere. I'm in the airport, I see Husker fans. Like when I was traveling to come down to Nebraska for the spring game, I actually bumped into a couple Husker fans who were coming back from the Texas. I think it was Texas coming back from watching Nebraska play. I think it was
Yep.
maybe Iowa.
Yeah,
Sweet 16.
Sweet
Yeah, the
16
Sweet
down in
16.
Houston.
And I was just in there talking to them, like, hey, I'm a Nebraska commit, because I had a Nebraska bag, so they saw that. So they were asking who I was, and I was just, I'm Amir Brown, 2027 football commit, and it just went from there, just chopping it up with them, and it was a great conversation with them. But every time I go somewhere in Lincoln, I always see Nebraska fans. Like, they're like one of the most coolest people ever, and yeah, people here are amazing. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
We're rabid, dude. I'll just let you know that now. We're rabid. We're crazy. We're passionate. You hit it all. You hit the nail right on the head for all of it. I mean, I grew up watching Kenny play in his heydays here. So, yeah, this is something as far as Husker fans, we're born into it. We really are. This is all we have. We don't get pro teams. We don't get anything like that. This is it. So when our fan base just goes crazy for anything Huskers, there's a reason. There's such a passion for it that we hope that guys like you do feel that, and obviously you have. And yeah, we want that to be a factor as far as why somebody would want to come here. It may not always be the coaches or who your teammates are going to be or what the facilities are like. You fall in love with the fan base itself, man, you're going to endear yourself to everybody in a split second. So, Kenny, I mean, you came here from Arizona. What was it like for you? Was it much of it had to be a lot of a culture shock for you coming here, but was it really that scary to come here from AZ though?
Yeah, because of the weather.
You still hate the weather.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But it was I was comfortable. I mean, but I went on my recruiting trip. Remember, I think that year it was probably I think I told the story. It was the cold. They said this was the coldest it had been. That was the coldest it had been the entire year. And I went out there and it was like a foot of snow. I'm talking, it was cold. And that's why you hear the story of me saying I had on 2 bomber jackets and my face was covered, and I'm coming from Arizona. It's 80 degrees, and then I'm going into Minnesota with the sub-zero temperature. And then before we get there, and I'm like, this is crazy, but just comfort. And I think with how much the city's grown now, how much the university has grown as far as the area, kids will feel a lot more comfortable. Going to Lincoln, going on recruiting trips, seeing this city, being around the people. Because you have to think it's grown a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The South Lincoln area wasn't what it is now.
No.
The West Lincoln area wasn't what it is. Even the East, and going toward like 84th and all of those things, and going toward the freeway. So all of that stuff you're seeing, Amir, wasn't there when I was there, of course. Stuff grows. I mean, even the campus. So I can see kids coming here on recruiting trips and then getting comfortable real quick. And like I said, Nebraska fans are Nebraska fans. It's not like North Carolina where you have UNC, NC State, Duke, Wake Forest.
I agree.
And 500 million and 500 million HBCUs. You get what I'm saying? It's so much there. Nebraska is the show. Nebraska is the event. So they're going to be invested in who you are, how you perform, how you do on and off the field. And it's genuine. It's not just how can I say it? We were and are a football factory, but our level of football factory is the fans actually genuinely care.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You can go to Alabama, but you're just a number on the piece of the watch. You know what I'm saying? You're part of it.
Sir.
Do the fans really endear themselves to you? You know what I mean?
If they were down, are they going to know who you are?
So, and just like you said, that I'm sure that our conversation just picked up, and they were just, oh, what do you know? Oh, this and that. How's this? And how did you like it? I'm sure that people started asking you all kind of questions. about your trip to Nebraska and how did you like it and what made you come here and did you try this? Did you try that? I know how it goes. We all been there, but that's good, man. I'm glad you chose it. But I got something to say, and I got to
Here we go.
I need you to be honest. You're from North Carolina. Give it to me straight. Mustard base or traditional base barbecue sauce? Let me hear it.
Traditional base.
My man.
That must have been the right answer.
Because Carolina, they're big on that mustard base, that yellow barbecue sauce. Did you know that?
What? I've never even heard of that.
Am I lying, Amir? They're big on it.
Yeah, they big on it. I gotta go with traditional though. I feel like traditional is the best tasting one to me.
Yeah, you look it up, Brian. We get a chance. They're big on like
I'm gonna have to
a vinegar mustard based type barbecue.
Ugh.
That's why I had to ask him which one is it.
Yeah, see, I'm glad he answered the way he did because I'm not a mustard guy anyway, so I ain't trying no mustard-based barbecue sauce.
Yeah, look it up.
Man.
Right answer. That's the right answer.
Oh, God. So that's a thing down there? Oh, dear God. Oh, I know other places got weird tastes and everything. Like I know we've got the whole chili and cinnamon roll thing with Runza. I'm born and raised here. I still don't understand that one. I it's gross to me. I'm sorry. I'm a bad Nebraskan. My bad.
Yeah, that disturbed me.
I will say, man, I might as well ask then. I mean, we're on the topic of food here. Did you ever get the chance to try a Runza yet?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think? I mean, be honest. It's not for everyone.
What do you guys think?
Personally, me, I hated them growing up, but then they grew on me as an adult.
I'm not a fan. I like their burgers.
Yeah, the burgers good. Fries are really good as well.
Yeah, burger and fries for Runza be barking. That's
fries.
That's what I'm there for.
The crinkle fries is amazing.
Tell them
onion
no
rings.
Sauce. Tell them
no
no
sauce.
sauce.
You don't even need sauce for the crinkle fries from there.
Yeah, but tell them next time you go, tell them no salt so you can get them fresh out the grease.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Then their onion rings are unmatched. In my opinion, their onion rings are amazing. They're always crispy, nicely breaded. Oh, man. But go ahead. I mean, Amir, is it for you? Is it something you're going to try again?
Yes, sir. Most definitely, without a doubt. Next time I'm in Lincoln, I'll definitely try it. So yeah,
With
most
cheese?
definitely.
With cheese?
Well, more than likely my OV date.
Okay,
yeah,
no, I said
because I don't know
with cheese though. It's better. It's better with cheese. The Runza is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, try the cheese.
Yeah, there's a cheese Runza.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a cheese Runza much better than probably the traditional.
Yeah.
I'm most definitely try Runza when I get back into Lincoln though, for sure.
Absolutely. That, if I could recommend one other place too in Lincoln and downtown, Muchachos. For me, it was just good food. He likes to try and meet new Huskers and all that. Sometimes he'll make your own combo meal or whatever. Emmett had his. So, yeah, you ever get a chance, Muchachos downtown Lincoln. They're awesome dude, in my opinion. We did a show from there with Trey. So, yeah, it was a good place to be, good food. So, talking about what you're going through right now as far as the recruiting and all that, is everything shut down or are you still willing to just take visits to see what's out there? Because we don't mind if you do, that's for sure.
I would say I'm committed to Nebraska. So that just says a lot, but I feel like I'm going to stick out with my commitment. I haven't shut anything officially down, but I'm sticking with Nebraska.
No, you got to keep things open, man. If you take visits, you should take every single visit that's offered to you because you need to see whatever is out there. You've got to make the best decision for yourself, whether you end up ending your career here or not. You've got to do whatever is best for yourself. That is for sure.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Yeah, Kenny, we've talked about this numerous times of how different college football is nowadays, especially with the transfer portal. Back in your day, if you wanted to transfer, you had to sit out a full year regardless. No ifs, ands, or buts. You lose a year of eligibility. Now, in this day and age, you can kind of go wherever the hell you want to go at almost any given point in time. So how does that changed the way you look at recruiting nowadays compared to when you were being recruited and the thought of transferring?
Well, there's a lot of things that change. I think outside of recruiting, what people never focus on and really look at is, Amir, the difference then is at a lot of the major programs, your Nebraska, your Oklahoma, Miami's, the
Yeah.
Georgias, all of
Florida
these,
State.
all these schools, those coaches were there. You didn't have this turnover that you have now with coaches.
Yeah.
So when we looked at schools, we looked at the coach and who was going to be there, but we pretty much knew they were going to be there the entirety of our career. You get what I'm saying? And it wasn't as much pressure with all of the revenue that's generated now from these bowl games and these other avenues on these coaches now. You can get a coach and he's 11-1, excuse me, 10-2, and they're talking about firing him.
Yep.
Whoa. It's year 3 and you're talking about firing this man. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
You
sir.
think about Nebraska, we were under Coach Osborne for his 25 years.
Yep.
9.5, 10 win a year, pretty much.
Nothing less than 9.
So, but at one point they wanted to get rid of him.
Yep. Because he
That
couldn't
was
beat
early.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Bobby Bowden was consistently maybe 11-2, something. You get what I'm saying at Florida State?
Yes, sir.
You
Joe
had
Paterno over at Penn State.
Paterno. These guys were there years, and assistant coaches were there years. So just with recruiting, you have to get the guys in because obviously they want you. They really have to go after guys they really, really want, like they're going after Amir because they want him and they need you. And then they have to say, we have to put this kid in a position to be successful and play and have him contribute to the team and get us to where we're trying to go, because who knows what might happen,
Yep.
I mean, people think to transfer portal, like we've talked and Brian have heard me talk and Matt. People think to transfer portal, they just see the portal now. We just didn't have the portal. It would have been the same. It would have been the same when I played, which is the honest truth. But the backdraw was if we transferred, then we had to sit out a year.
Entire
year. If you're a sophomore, you sitting out a year. Your junior year, you coming back for your senior year. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Unless you went down to what they call lower D1, which would be a lot of your schools now, which are actually D1. So unless you went down to the time to like a North Dakota State, you can play
Montana State,
Montana, like those type. Some of the like Troy, like the black colleges that have traditionally Southern moved up, Georgia Southern, that are now playing major D1 football. You could go to schools like that, McNeese State. You get what I'm saying? And play the next year, not miss a year. So if they go after you, they want you. I mean, especially when you look at certain schools, you know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good.
So Amir, what basically was kind of the deciding factor to give the commit? I mean, we didn't go after anybody as far as a running back goes in the transfer portal this offseason. So, I mean, was that kind of the coaches letting you know, hey, we don't need another guy. We feel solid where we're at right now, and then come next year, we got a real dog coming in as well that can make a great impact.
Yes, sir. I would say, so I ended up, I believe, committing in November to the Huskers. So before the transfer even portal opened, I wasn't even looking at that. I'm looking at my guy, Coach EJ. One of the best coaches in the college football right now. Obviously, you see what he did with Emmett. Development. I'm big on development. I'm big on relationships. And I feel like when me and EJ got, like, I don't really have that with any other coach. Like, I can come to EJ about anything, about not just football, but just about anything in general. Like, it's like, I love Coach Rhule as well. Coach Rhule is like one of the best, coolest, one of the most funniest people I've ever been around. And I've been around a lot of head coaches, and Coach Rhule is one of the funniest head coaches. So I would say them two, like, and what I was looking for in college, I want to get developed and all that other things that goes into that. And yes, sir.
That is an excellent answer. The development answer. That's because, dude, I mean, look at you, Amir. You're not even flexing, dude. You can see the biceps on you. It's crazy. I mean, they've got you listed at 5'11", 200. Now, usually they skew stats a little bit
Yeah.
Are you maybe closer to 5'10"?
No, sir. I'll say that's right on the money.
Okay,
You
cool.
said 5'11", 200.
That's what they got you listed at
You look
247.
That's
about
what
you
I.
look about 215.
That's what I
That's
was thinking.
yeah. That's what I was. 200 is what I was weighing my freshman year. Right now
Okay.
right now I'm 5'11", 210 right now.
Okay.
Woo. See,
Yes,
this
sir.
is what I don't know if you know of any past Husker running backs, but if you get a chance when we're done here, hop on YouTube and just look up Corey Ross. You used to call him pork chop around here. Dude was like Barry Sanders size, maybe a little bit bigger of thighs for sure. He had like tree trunks for thighs, but dude, one of the best running backs we've ever had, and wasn't the tallest guy, that's for sure.
Nebraska always gonna have some good backs, especially if you look into the past. If you look into the past, that's what Nebraska's really known for, running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like, and I also like, this is what I look for when I'm like just making my decision to Nebraska. I'm like, what they're doing now, I'm doing that in my offense. So I'm really just going somewhere where I can keep showing my versatility as a back.
Okay.
I'm not just a one-dimensional back. I'm a true three-down
Yeah.
back. I can run, block, catch, do whatever's needed for the team. So that won't be a problem here. I'm gonna always make sure my quarterback's not getting hit. My boy Trey, he ain't got to worry about Trey don't got to worry about that with me. I'm gonna make sure Trey protected because at the end of the day, I'm blocking for him. We both gonna make sure we both good. So I'm gonna make Trey look good. Trey gonna make me look good. We gonna look good as a team as one. So I can't wait to get here and also my boy Tay Ellis. So I can't wait to get on campus and get to rocking with these boys and get this thing going.
Man, that is going to be a hell of a 27 class. My God, you
Yes,
guys
sir.
are rounding this thing out. I
Yes,
can't
sir.
wait to see it. Can we fast forward to 27 and 28 maybe?
We not even done yet. We still building. So go
Oh, okay.
GBR, go Big Red.
Oh man, dude, he's saying all the right. I can't wait till you're on campus after a game and you're talking with the press, dude. Because you got that gift of gab, man. You can say the right things at the right time. You're talking about past Husker running backs already. Like when we had Dawson Merritt on before he was actually on campus, like he had no clue who Nebraska really was. Had no clue of the past, nothing like that. And he was from Missouri. So it's not like he was from far away whatsoever.
By way of Jersey.
That's true. That's true. I do
Jersey.
forget about that one. But yeah, it warms my heart to hear you talk about the past running backs here, because yeah, that's what we were known for. The option-based attack. Oh my God. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I looked at a bunch of Nebraska, like the past Nebraska backs, and I feel like the ones that I see their names in the stadiums, I feel like they were amazing backs. I like the way they can move. I like the way they tote the ball. That's what I see myself doing in Memorial Stadium a year from now. So I got senior year and then finish it up, head on to my freshman college year, and I can't wait. Being in Memorial Stadium in front of all those fans, seeing what Emmett did. I can be the same way, and the freshman kid from my area, Jamal Rhule. That's just like I just can't wait. Yes, sir.
That could be a major 1-2 punch right there. You and Jamal.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
North Carolina backfield right there.
That's what I'm talking about. Some North Carolina love just going to clear out the backfield for us, and I'm A-okay with that.
Yes, 100%.
Sir.
But yes, sir. Obviously, Nebraska had a great running backs. Coach EJ is trying to bring that tradition back. That's all we want to do. Bring the running back tradition back here. It's still here, and it's gonna always be here. And we just gonna keep adding great running backs on top of that.
Now, there's going to be an issue come the 29 and 30 season, Kenny. I got a feeling Amir and Trey might be arguing during weeks as to who's going to win a Heisman soon. I got a feeling, dude.
We both gonna be pushing each other for that Heisman, Especially, I want somebody like Trey who always gonna compete, make me better, on the field, off the field. So me and Trey gonna look forward to making each other both, better.
And that's what I mean. The way you talk, the way Trey talks about coming here, and even like the guys that are already here, Luke Sorensen, Rex Waterman, those guys, they talk about the tradition here. And these are guys that didn't grow up knowing about Nebraska even. So to know that we have been down for quite a while, but still can pull some clout I guess, if you will, on the outside of the college football world, and still get guys like you and Trey and possibly one other that I mentioned earlier. So Nebraska anymore, it is not the household name it used to be, like it was when I was growing up. You talked about Nebraska football back when I was a kid. You couldn't talk to anybody that didn't know about Nebraska then. So nowadays, especially with the NIL, the portal, just the whole landscape of college football, what is it truly, besides the fans? What was it that really drew you to Nebraska? Was it Coach EJ? Because, I mean, it's got to be hard to recruit here. As a Husker fan, diehard, I'm going to say it's got to be hard to recruit here.
Let me say this really quick before you answer, Amir.
Please do.
So what Brian was saying about the household name with Nebraska, before we fell on what we consider our hard times,
dark days
that we're trying to get out of. I want you to think about this, how dominant and this how stable our program was. Alabama, Clemson, and all of those guys, LSU and all those guys built their program after us.
Yep.
They're now programs under Saban and all of them. So when you say Alabama, you know how much cachet that carries when you say Alabama?
Yes, sir.
That was us for 40-something years.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I did my research. I seen that. Y'all was really dominant back in the day.
Yeah, this isn't a biasness. This is just if someone said Nebraska's coming, it was like, what?
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? It was literally
yes,
like,
sir.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm in Arizona. I'm a West Coast kid, Southwest. I got USC, you got UCLA, you got all these other schools. Oregon at the time. But, I did Texas. I had all the schools like you coming after me.
Yes, sir.
But when I said, hey, Coach Osborne is coming on a visit, people went crazy.
Yeah, not an assistant.
Because they know who he is and what he did at Nebraska.
Who he is and what Nebraska football was.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's just, it was like, what? it was a buzz around the school when they saw Coach Brown in his Nebraska jacket coming up there to see me at school. Because Coach Brown was my position coach.
Yeah,
yes,
Ron Brown.
He's been there forever.
Yeah, Coach Brown. Yeah, I saw him this weekend at the spring game. I love Coach Brown's great coach. I love seeing his face in the building. So
yeah, I'm gonna give him an uppercut when I see him just outside.
I don't do coach like that. Come on now.
Yeah, I got a video of me there for the Michigan game talking about how big his shoes was. And we all on there crowing on him. But yeah, so I mean that's how big and how much cash and how much weight Nebraska carried in college football. But go ahead and answer the question Brian asked you.
Hey, Brian, if you don't mind, can you repeat it for me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically, other than the fans, I mean, what was really the deciding factor to commit here? Was it Coach Barthel or any other coach or player? Other than the fans, though?
I would say just my relationship with Coach EJ and Coach Rhule. That's what really brought me in. Like, because if you want me to be honest, at the time, I was committed to UNC back in August. So I ended up decommitting. Coach EJ had, hey, well, you interested in Nebraska? I'm like, yes, sir. So I wasn't thinking too much of it. I'm like, Nebraska, I've never been there. I never, So I started doing my research. Okay, that's what Nebraska was back in the day. They like using their running backs in the offense. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to visit. I came out to the Nebraska versus Northwestern game. I loved it. I loved it. I got to see Emmett
that game as well. Oh,
yes,
my God.
I got to see Emmett play live. So that was, amazing. So I came with my dad on that visit. I was like, you know what? Like the first time I stepped in Lincoln, like the first time I stepped off the plane in Omaha and, came into Lincoln, I was like, I knew Nebraska was going to be the place for me. Just like how it was, like the feeling, like it was just a feeling. It just like, you can tell when something's the place. And I just feel like Nebraska was the place for me. Like the fan base, I'm just hearing how crazy the fans sound. Like knowing I can be like, no, I'm gonna be in Emmett's spot, next year. Like the fans, go Amir. Like that's just like, I love that. So it's like me being in the fans, I'm just sitting here like talking to fans about like the church and stuff down here. Like it was really like amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, it'll be easy to come up with the nicknames too, like the Fear Amir thing because of Amir Abdullah back in the day
Yeah, I
here.
saw that on Twitter. They be saying that under my posts
Oh,
and all that. Yes,
oh
sir.
man, it's coming. It's
They be
coming. Just wait. I'm gonna make a
yes,
graphic
sir.
for that. Screw it. I'm making a graphic for that. It's gonna be ours, dude. We're gonna make that somehow. I'm gonna put the new Fear Amir is back, dude.
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
god.
We gonna bring that running back tradition back. But yeah, so I had came to the Northwestern game with my dad. So I was like, I love this. I was like, I need my mom to see this. So I came back the following week after that for the USC blackout game. I brought
Oh,
my mom, and when my mom saw it, she loved it. She loved how everyone treated her in the building. Nebraska fans showed her a lot of love. They treated her good. Not even just the fans, like the people, like the recruiting staff, Coach Rhule, my Coach Rhule's interaction with my mom, that kind of made my heart melt, and like that was just like true. So that kind of had me like, that's what made me like Rhule a lot. He's a player's coach, which I love that about him. So, you know, and then it's just after that, I gave it some time, thought about it with my, family and coaches, and I just feel like why not? Nebraska's where I want to be. It's where I want to be for the next 3 to 4 years. So, and what I'm trying to what I'm trying to accomplish with Coach EJ is we want that Heisman. So, I believe in Coach EJ. Coach EJ believe in me. So, that's what we're gonna make happen.
now I do gotta ask, how hard was it to decommit from North Carolina, especially with Coach Belichick being there now?
I would say it was a pretty hard decision overall. Decommitting from Coach Belichick, that was not like something I took lightly. So, I definitely took it into play, and that was really important, like important decision in my recruiting. So.
That still baffles me,
Hey,
Kenny. That's a hire that
it's,
still baffles me.
especially with the Jordans.
I just felt like Nebraska, what I was looking for. I'm not saying UNC didn't have it, but I feel like Nebraska, I just where I wanted to be.
I would have
This just wasn't a problem.
I would have to call him and say, Coach, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be leaving Jordan for the Adidas.
Kenny's not an Adidas guy whatsoever.
But you don't like Adidas?
He's a Nike and Jordan's guy.
Adidas one of the best, comfiest gear I ever, put on my body. This shirt is comfy. I got a lot of Adidas gear, but what I can say is the most comfiest thing I ever. Their socks are the best. I put on my.
Never say that out loud.
If you want me to be honest, I feel like Adidas got better socks than Nike.
Absolutely despicable. Absolutely
Adidas, you gonna feel like you got pillows on your feet when you walking. So,
I love it.
What?
I love it.
You gotta try some. If you try some Adidas socks, you won't regret it. I promise you.
I had them before you.
You probably did.
Yeah, I think Kenny was. Yep, you were the first ones to be sponsored.
On Adidas.
Yep. I remember that. Oh my God, I love this.
You went to Nebraska and you don't like Nebraska gear? Come on now.
There we go. Look at this guy. Look at this.
Adidas over here.
Always repping the Nike and the Jordan stuff. I can't do it.
We rocking that Adidas. Yeah, we rocking that Adidas.
Adidas, and then for the gym, I wear Under Armour stuff. Under Armour is so comfy for the gym. That is
even when I go to the gym, I still wear my Adidas.
I wish I could. I have been trying to find a pair of red Husker Adidas tights for the gym. And so help me God, they must be only team issued because I can't find that shit anywhere.
Did you look it up and see if you can find it?
I did. And the only thing they got is women's. And I'm like, hell, I'm not taking a chance on that. I don't even know what size I would need. So, yeah, there we see, Kenny. Sorry, man. Finally, I got an Adidas guy on my side, dude.
He's young. He don't know any better. He's young. He doesn't know any better. He's influenced. Easily influenced.
He's been brainwashed. He's been brainwashed already. What the hell is that?
Them new. I never seen them before. Maybe I'm not. I'm from the new generation, so y'all had shoes we even never knew existed. So
yeah, these are Nike Hurrdats. They redid them All-Star 2024, but they came out in 2004.
Yeah, people may not know Kenny is very much the sneaker aficionado.
Yes, sir.
He loves his sneakers, dude. It's funny. It really is. I've never seen a guy like his shoes so much. I thought I liked my shoes. No, not even close.
Hey man, I just had a sucker real quick. I just had a sucker MC call me, and I'm going to argue with this dude when I get off the phone. Amir, when you get a chance, look him up. He's a full-fledged clown, one of my true homies. Nebraska Hall of Famer, the legendary Terrell Farley. I argue with the dude. And I call him back. Yeah.
Oh man, dude, I would almost say call them while we're on, dude. T-Far, man. Holy hell. All right, Amir. So what is the plan moving forward now? Is there a timeline you got when you want to be on campus? Is there a timeline for, the hard commit where you're just shutting everything down, or is everything just kind of going with the flow?
I'm honestly just going with the flow right now. And about visiting, the quickest I can get back to Lincoln. I'm always having fun when I'm in Lincoln. Every time I've been, I can never recall a bad time I've been in Lincoln. I can never recall a bad experience when I'm in Lincoln. So whenever the quickest way, whenever I can get back on campus, I will be on campus for sure. Whether that's anything, but it got to be within because I know it's certain dead periods. But whenever I can't be allowed by the NCAA to be back on campus, I will, be back on campus for sure.
Now, are you able to compete at all in that Battle of the Boneyard flag football deal they got going on?
Easy.
Oh boy. Oh man, that was fun to watch.
So what is that?
It's a flag football competition that Rhule and company started last year in Lincoln. It's a showcase for high-touted recruits from all over the country. They build their own teams. Like last year, the team Trey competed against was coached by Cam Newton out of, I think it was Miami, somewhere in Florida.
And, you talking about the 7-on-7 tournament they had?
Yes. Yes, sir. The
yes,
Battle
sir.
of the Boneyard.
Yes, sir. I think actually I'll be competing in that. Me and Trey probably gonna, get some of the. We're gonna get the commits and go out there and play the best of the best.
Oh, I can see it now. Trey, you, Tay, maybe Ahmad. I don't know yet, but my God, that's gonna be a terrible team to play against.
I know people going, hey.
So what is it that you want to fully accomplish once you're here on campus? You spend maybe 3 or 4 years here. What is the ultimate goal? I mean, of course, everybody says you want a conference title, a national title, possible Heisman, things like that. But as far as personal growth, what would be the ultimate goal by the end of your career here?
I just want to be the best version. When I leave Nebraska, I want to be able to say I grew to be the best man on and off the field. Obviously, I want to break records, and all that comes with time. So time and hard work, keeping God first. So keep God first, keep my head down, keep grinding. Like obviously, when I come in, I got to just keep working. So the work never gonna stop. But I just want to come in, make a great impact on Lincoln and the people, the Husker fans. I want to be the next Emmett. I want my own name, obviously, but do my own thing. I want to beat Emmett and everything. I just want to come in. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you're coming in. I mean, Kenny, you saw guys like Lawrence Phillips, Amon Green, especially Amon when he came in as a freshman. Was Amon already a polished deal when he came in as a freshman? Because honestly, by his senior year, he was wow. Just that's
like the guy. Like I definitely say Lawrence. Lawrence is. I mean, his talent was off the charts. Like what he was doing on the field was crazy. Like I actually sat there and watched his tape. He was. I say he real deal. I like to say real deal. I say Lawrence was real deal for sure.
The best ever.
Yes, sir.
By far.
If you want me to be real, I think Lawrence is the best Nebraska running back to come out. Maybe I might be mistaken, but that's just my opinion. His talent.
I think you're right. Crazy. We were literally just saying that before you even hopped on here to record.
You're not. It's not even close.
He runs hard. He runs physical. He running through arm tackle. He running through everybody. So he made the game look easy.
It wasn't even close.
He got
it. If I'm not mistaken, go ahead. Yes, sir.
I'll put it to you like this. There are certain levels to certain stuff you see. And with us, and he's playing with other future NFL players, it was obvious that you say, oh, that's what that is. There's certain things you're going to see, and I'll tell you now when you get to the collegiate level, whether it be a teammate or someone on the opposite side of the field, where you say, that's what that is. You get what I'm saying? I mean,
Yes,
it's
sir.
you say, oh, okay.
That's how it is. Oh,
It's obvious. You know, it's when you play sports at a high level and you being good, obviously, or great, shall I say, in high school and this and that. Like, I'm sure you've seen basketball in North Carolina, and you've seen one of the top players they're talking about from another school that's like one of the top players in the country, and they come to your gym and you said,
yeah, I see it.
yeah. I mean, I can, and that's what it was when him and he's out there with other pros with us.
Yeah.
We're like, ooh, this is different. It was a different level. And you telling guys that's going to next. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
you just see it. I mean, I can spot it. I've told Brian them. I'll be like, oh, that's a pro. I mean, I told Brian and when we played Colorado, 2 years ago?
Yep.
We played in Lincoln. They played in Lincoln, and we beat them. Brian's like, yeah, Colorado. And I said, hey, make no mistake about it. I said, Shadur Sanders and Horn and Travis Hunter, them are pro football players.
They can play.
You saw it. You know what I mean? You said, oh, that's pro. You know what I mean? So that's how much Lawrence stood out. Travis Hunter won the Heisman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Lawrence is a dog. Lawrence is definitely a dog.
Big dog.
When it's all said and done, go ahead.
You want to be up there with them.
Yes, sir. When it's all said and done, I just want a household name for myself. Like seeing like Emmett, like all the kids running to Emmett after the spring game. Emmett. You know, that's like more motivation. Like that's how I want to be when I declare for the draft or whatever, God may have in store for me. That's, I just want to be like that. Coming back to Lincoln, showing love. Because when it's all said and done, I'll still be in Lincoln. Like even when I graduate, I'll still be coming back to Lincoln for sure. And I definitely look into Lincoln, like trying to see for my future, like I can see myself moving to Lincoln or maybe Omaha. I heard Omaha is really a great place to be in Nebraska as
Omaha's
well.
nice.
So yeah, most definitely. But when I get older, I'll definitely consider moving out here because it is really great out here. I cannot lie, it's really great. People treat you good. I mean, I have not had one bad experience with anybody out here. So
Man, it's almost like an echo. I hear the same thing from a lot of recruits that are coming in. How much they love the culture here. They love the laid back atmosphere. There's not all this craziness going on in the city all the time. And yeah,
it's not.
a place
I
you
feel
can
safe. Like I
focus.
could. Yes, sir. Most definitely. That's exactly why you just hit it on the spot. Like Nebraska's isolated, which is what I need. I need, somewhere where I got straight football. I'm in a straight football environment. And Coach EJ, I need a coach like Coach EJ and Coach Rhule who always gonna make me better, like who's always gonna keep the foot on the gas, make me a better player, not just a player, like I said, a man on and off the field. So, I feel like EJ is gonna push me to the coach EJ gonna push me to my best ability. He's gonna make me the best football player he can be. I feel like that's self-explanatory. You saw what he did with Emmett. So I believe in Coach EJ and his development and what he can do with me and what I can do in this offense for sure.
I think Holgerson's going to have a lot of fun with you too.
Yes, sir. I love Coach Hoganson as well. He's a great dude.
Oh, he's a weird mind. I'll just put it that way. He's a weird mind. He's got a football mind, but it's a weird football mind. Not your traditional football mind, that's for sure. And so
yes,
what I'm really hearing and taking from this, man, especially talking about the past running backs here, Lawrence, is you definitely want to create your own memories here. You want to create your own stories. And to give an example of that, the best one I ever heard of Lawrence from the opposition was from Ray Lewis. When they played against each other in the 94 Orange Bowl, it would have been the 95 Orange Bowl, 94 season. Ray Lewis said years later he had never been hit as hard as he got hit by Lawrence Phillips trying to make a tackle. That's coming from Ray Lewis.
Yeah, that shows a lot. Ray Lewis is a a big hit stick guy, and Ray Lewis is gonna make you feel them hits. I used to
Ray
be a
Lewis.
big Ray Lewis fan as well, but no, if Ray Lewis saying that, you definitely, hey, that says a lot. That definitely says a lot.
That stuck with me.
But
From
it
the time I heard
definitely happened to the best of the best, though, for sure, always.
Oh, absolutely. But for me, it was that time of hearing Ray just say that. I'm like, dude, you have come up against some of the biggest and baddest that this game can offer. And you're going to say back in your senior year in college is when you got hit the hardest by a running back? Thanks, Ray. I mean, that filled me up with pride. I couldn't even imagine how Lawrence would have felt. I was like, my God, this will make my heart flutter a tad bit, Ray. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
So that's what it seems like. It seems like you want to come in here. You want to leave your legacy. You want to make your memories, make your stories, make the legend grow, if you will. So, I mean, before we get out of here,
and with the end goal, I want to, win a national championship with this 27 class and what we bringing in for sure. I know, just bring one of those things back for the city of Lincoln.
Oh my God, Kenny, this kid's endearing himself to me so quickly. It's not even funny, dude. Oh my God,
he knows what's up.
He definitely does. That's for sure. So, Amir, before we get the hell out of here, I don't want to keep you too much longer. It's getting late on a Monday night. If you could add one message, just one message for Husker Nation, the Husker Army, as to what to expect when you're on campus, Trey, and maybe a couple others, what's the message you want to give to everybody out there?
With me, Tay, and Trey?
Yes, sir. I love it.
Dang, you got me. I'm trying to think. I don't want to make it too hard, but
it could be cliche.
We definitely coming in to change this thing at Nebraska. We want to make the difference, be the difference in Nebraska, bring that winning tradition back. Obviously, you see Rhule got it going. Like, ever since Rhule got here, he got back-to-back winning seasons, back-to-back bowl games.
Yep.
We trying to go for the, national championship. So that's our end goal. So we just going to come in, work, put our heads down, stay humble, keep God first. So, yes, sir.
Man.
Can't go wrong with that.
At all. I mean, you put your faith in that, I don't see where you can go wrong. Like I said, all you got to do is put your nose down, work your ass off, and good things are going to come your way.
Yes, sir.
Simple. It's a simple way to lead life, simple way to live life, and a simple way to have fun. It's all simple if you all put it into perspective. It's all simple.
True that. True that.
Easy way to have a happy life, folks. Easy way. It's a mindset. It's mindset. All right, man. I will go ahead and shut her down now. I mean, we're hitting about almost the 50-minute mark. Holy hell, that's awesome. I love it. Amir, I can't thank you enough for joining us tonight, dude, and especially making the time late on a Monday night.
Always, anytime. I appreciate you guys for both having me up here tonight. It means a lot to me.
I know Matt, he's going to be so upset he couldn't make it on, dude. He's going to watch this when it comes out. I think it'll be out Thursday or Friday. One of the two. Brock will let me know. But when he sees it, he's going to be like, son of a bitch, dude. What? You know what? I could have sacrificed an hour or two of sleep. I could have. He's going to kick himself in the ass for this one. I know it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get on out of here. Amir, this was amazing, dude. Where can everybody find you on social media, though, before we get on out?
Amir Brown on Instagram, but like where the I is, that's where I put my one is. So AM1R BROWN. The Amir Brown on Twitter as well. So yes, sir.
All right, guys, you know where to find this man, and you're going to know where to see him here real soon, and that's going to be in Lincoln on Saturdays. So I can't wait for that. All right, let's get the heck on out of here, guys. This was a blast. You know where to find the show. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. As always, leave a comment if you can. We'll let you know when the new merch link is out there, and we'll let you know when we get the X account back from the hacker. What a douchebag that guy was. But we're getting it figured out. So that's it. You know where to find the show, all that at Husker Army Pod. Check us out on Instagram. And I guess for one more thing, you know what that is. Husker Nation, Husker Army. At ease. You are all dismissed. missed.
And I'm gonna have you a convert to Jordans in a minute, youngster.